Okay, we're live again. I'm sorry, everyone. I had to set all that shit back up on YouTube and everything. I apologize. Hold on. All right, yeah, I remember what you're talking about now, Nate. By the way, that that one guy does the fan films.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the shelter thingy.
yeah, he's done like 3 of them. They're really good. So we're gonna put those on. Okay, so for anybody joining after the fact, for anyone joining, wonder what we're doing. I'd planned to watch public domain, a couple of public domain kaiju films. That was the plan. I researched the films. They are public domain films, right? I put the first one on, and apparently YouTube still considers it copyrighted. So, if you're wondering why the original stream plan fell through, well, now you know. Yeah, fucking YouTube hates fun. So, with that in mind, we're instead going to watch several kaiju-related fan films on YouTube. And hopefully YouTube doesn't get all pissy about watching a fan film that they are allowed to have up. So, okay, I need to set up the media share here really quick. So bear with. Window capture. Okay. Nate and I are going to disappear for a minute. I apologize for that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, we are missing. I don't have object permanents. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Remove this. Before we start this stream, check out this. No, I'm not. No, Gachi. I'm not saying that shit out loud. I am not. Listen. I'm not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. We've been over this, people. I need to fit this to the screen. Hold on. To fit the screen. There we go. There we go. There's a couple of Godzilla Kaiju related fan things I can think of throwing up. You know, but yeah, we're gonna wait for this 30-second ad to end on YouTube, and then we will go. So, oh right, shit. I need to. One moment, Nate. Oh, all right, yeah. I forgot. Right, Discord won't show up while it's on my main thing. All right, I gotta stream the thing to you again. So, share screen, the YouTubes. All right, that coming through?
Check. I see yours. I see your icon. I don't see anything on YouTube.
Weird. Huh, because it's coming through on my end as on YouTube. All right, hold up. Okay, we're gonna do this the ghetto way. All right, we're gonna do this the ghetto way. So let me just hide that. I don't even have streamer mode on. That's the weird part right now. I'm gonna send you the link, and we're just time it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we're gonna do this the ghetto way. Let me know when y'all set up. Is he a based Godzilla fan creation on stream? Yeah, no, I actually like this one because this is using this is a fan animation. It uses the scrapped okay. So it uses the scrapped antagonist kaiju from the ultimately, it was I think it was the Jean de Bont Godzilla adaptation that never panned out. It was the monster called the Griffin. So yeah, it's like it uses that in this as an antagonist kaiju, which I just think is neat. All right, Nate, you all set up?
Yes.
Oh,
Let me look that link that you sent. Oh, you want me to click on the link?
yeah. Yeah, because you said you couldn't see the actual YouTube feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Hold on. I'm gonna close that off then. No, don't disconnect. Just stop streaming. Fuck. There we go.
All right. I guess I got it linked up on my end.
Okay. It should be the Griffin Godzilla found footage.
Yeah.
Okay. When I say I'm gonna count down from 3. When I say go, what are you doing? When I say go, hit play. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, yes, the UNGCC, because the United Nations makes everything better.
Subject 25, classified by scientists
Why is it not
as
in
the
English?
Griffin, originated from a meteor that landed in Utah in November
It's English
of
on mine.
1994.
Oh, there we go. I just said it to English.
Although the meteor was recovered, an alien organism escaped and went undiscovered for 3 days as it traveled to feed on animals in the form of a bat-like colony. In Kentucky, the colony settled in a forest where it's believed they formed into one singular mass. The Griffin, which slowly started to take on a definitive form, made its way toward New York.
That's the
Not
actual,
long after,
like, that would have been the
another
actual,
predator
like,
began making its way to the
lore
same
of the Griffin if
location
they
that
used it in the
early
John
readings
DeBont
first thought
Godzilla film as
was
well, which is really neat.
Oh my god, is that the Raptor? Is that the Raptor Godzilla?
Oh, hey, Gino.
It is! Oh my god, it's my favorite form of Godzilla.
He's called he's officially named Zilla these days. I actually don't mind him as like a separate kaiju. I actually don't. Godzilla the series went a long way to redeeming him in people's eyes. That was a really good cartoon show. It was a follow-up to the '98 movie. And there's the real one. If YouTube strikes this down thinking it's an actual Godzilla movie, that's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Nah, I've seen like tons of other YouTubers react to this.
That's good.
The animation on this is so crazy.
Oh yeah, it's really good animation. And I like them doing the found footage thing with it too, you know?
This is like if Godzilla was a Cloverfield film.
Yeah. I wonder what they animated this in, actually.
Probably Blender.
Probably Blender, yeah. A fucking Zilla just from the top rope. Oh yeah, they gave him his green atomic breath from Godzilla the series. I was never a Mets fan anyway. Based. Just impale its head on the
Actually,
statue.
fucking cool as shit and metalist shit ever.
Actual like, you know, fatality bullshit. That's something I really like about the fucking what do you call it? The MonsterVerse movies, just the kaiju fatalities, you know?
400,000 ain't that bad.
Yeah.
It could have been worse. Like in a city like New York, like 400,000 people dying in a day, like that's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. By the way, I like fucking I like this bit here, look, like like Godzilla saying, you know, Zilla's like, it's like, you all right, little buddy, you know? just like, I don't know. It's like, Zilla's place among the other kaiju was always neat to me, just because he was so fucking hated when the movie came out. And then
That one was kind of short. I forgot there's like more on the channel, isn't there?
oh yeah, there's like two others. But like Zilla was like so unbelievably hated by fans, and then like between Godzilla the series and the catharsis that was Zilla being killed by the real Godzilla in Final Wars, it was like people finally started to move on. And then the IDW comics came out where Zilla is actually kind of a baller in it. Fights fucking Destroya to a standstill. People are like, all right, you know what, Zilla, you're cool. We can like you now.
I think the next one in this trilogy is the one called Living with Monsters.
Yeah, that's the one I was gonna put on. Hold on. It's it's like this one's cool. I like this one because it creates like a whole ass. It's like sets up all the world building for this fan kaiju universe this guy came up with.
It's the exposition episode.
Yeah. I had to move over manually because I don't have a playlist up. But are you on it on a 0?
Yeah.
All right. One sec. I'm gonna read chat a bit. To answer your question about the USSR, the USSR was not mentioned in movies. The USSR taken over much of Hollywood thanks to their man Herb Sorrell. Yeah, I know about that. Listen, McCarthy didn't go far enough, if you ask me.
Didn't he want to like cobalt bomb like the entire like eastern like seaboard of like China or something and like fuck it up for decades?
Oh no, that was I think you're thinking of Douglas MacArthur, who wanted to, and I quote, turn the border between Korea and China into a sea of radioactive cobalt.
Yeah, just for decades to come.
Yeah,
dude was crazy.
Completely uninhabitable. You can't cross it without getting horrible radiation poisoning. Yeah, out of fire. That's why I said that was MacArthur. A series version based, movie version trash. Yeah, no, Godzilla 98 is an unforgivable film. Like, I will never forgive that film. It is utter garbage. I wish I could do a watch along of it on a stream without pissing off, you know, YouTube or something, because I'd love to just rip into it live, you know? But unfortunately, you know, no fun allowed.
I like Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Imagine making a fan timeline of your projects and not calling something pretentious as bootleg universe. Shout out to Eddie Shankar. Yeah, exactly. It's a bootleg universe. I deliberately subvert in the bootleg universes, but I'm faithful.
I deliberately make it shit.
Yeah. Oh no, it's like oh no. Listen, no, you don't. No, y'all don't get the artistic magistry, the subversive artistic magistry of giving the fucking Power Rangers F-2000 assault rifles and have them saying fucking shit and cunt and killing each other in acts of revenge, because there are no real good guys in Power Rangers.
Well, they said it best in Magical Girls. There's subverting expectations, and then there's this bullshit.
Yeah. Just playing all the lost videos from Lost Utopia. Yeah, because we got shellacked by copyright. So
we have to watch discount fan Godzilla animations to keep up with like Kaiju Wednesday.
Yeah, keep up with the theme. I do apologize for that. You know, fuck copyright. But anyway, right. So here's the next one. This is the one where the guy made like did like all the fucking world building for this setting he made up. It is a Godzilla setting.
Did you click play it?
Oh yeah. Oh, fuck. This? All right. You ready, Nate?
Yeah.
Okay. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Okay.
And Nate and I are having a time starting it because Discord is being dildos, so I can't just stream it.
Of the hydrogen bomb, which has inaugurated a new and menacing era in the history of
I love Oppenheimer because he's like, I can't believe that thing I made to kill millions killed millions.
Oh no, I made the Rice Cooker 5000 and it killed Japanese people. How come?
I am the cooker of rice.
I love how I think it was Harry Truman told him to quit being a whiny bitch baby about it.
And I'm going to be your guide through this strange new world we face ahead. This
hold on.
Is living with monsters.
Just gonna quick, Nate, move you out of the way of the subtitles. There we go.
And my big ass head taken in the way.
It's all that hair of yours.
Really.
You
I
see,
got a lot of hair.
I don't have that problem. I'm bald.
Monsters, or as scientists have labeled them, superfauna.
Man, I wish there was a
I've been a
Godzilla
common
skeleton
part
in
of
the
our
Natural
world
History
for nearly
Museum. That'd be
7
fucking
years now.
sick.
17
Now it just looks like I've been picked up and sit on your knee.
Currently,
Yeah, I'm
there
gonna
are
put you
5
back in
active
Tal jail.
species of superfauna classified as a threat to mankind. That would include Godzilla, Anguirus,
Anger's mentioned!
Gorgo,
Grace is so fucking cool. I had a
And
toy of him as a kid.
Oh yeah, Gorgo's in this. I forgot. Fucking
where
love
did they
Gorgo.
come
Go!
sightings of monsters have been recorded
Rep,
since the
rep for
beginning
my
of
boy
man.
Gorgo. He hasn't had a
Ancient
film since the
artifacts depict
1960s.
Strange, weird creatures associated with death. But the world was first introduced to monsters in the motion picture phenomenon King Kong.
Did you know King Kong was an allegory for racism?
I ranted for hours about it, Nate. You have no idea. On stream. Yeah, I like the context for King Kong in this guy's stuff. That the movie King Kong was just footage shot of the monsters, and they brought it back.
Yeah. I like the remake they did in like 2011 too, like King Kong Island or something like that.
Oh, Kong Skull Island. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot. That's the one that's canon with the 2014 Godzilla.
I think so. Cool ass fucking Carnosaur.
Is King Caesar mentioned in this? Maybe. I don't really remember.
Wild, weird, wonderful. Stuff for which movies are made.
Man, you can't be paying the cameraman enough to be filming this shit.
King Kong attracted viewers from around the world. At the premiere, Carl Denham showcased 2 native creatures from the island as proof.
Remember when going to the movies was fun? Like you dressed up for it?
The
Oh
public
yeah, it
was
used to be like a
stunned
big
by the
thing.
documentary film.
Yeah.
One of
Would
the
have done it for the Minecraft movie.
Well, just so your nice suit can be burned up when Steve says chicken jockey, then someone sets off a nuclear bomb in the theaters.
Yeah.
There would be no new developments in the field of superfauna until 4 years
Chicken
later,
jockey and
when
then like the
hyperlong
scene
testing
from Final
continued
Destination
for 15
happens,
years.
the one in the movie theater.
While the tests were successful, no one could have prepared for what came next. Washed ashore in a small Japanese village was a gargantuan reptile. Gojira, or Godzilla, as he's called in the West, is a dinosaur-like.
I still want to know where
believed to
Godzilla
be
came
hidden in the
from when
Pacific
they,
for millions of
you
years,
know,
until
made the
hydrogen
name for
bomb
the American
testing
version of the
brought
original.
it to the surface.
I think it was just like a hard translation of like God and lizard.
A group of
Well,
extremely large
there's like
animals.
multiple stories where the name
Small
Gojira comes
fishing
from.
villages in Japan had already been
Like,
aware of the creatures for centuries,
What do you call it? Like,
but kept it a secret
the most
from the
popular
outside
story
world.
is that it was the name of a really
The most
big
extreme
fat
of these
guy who
called
worked at
themselves
Toho
Kaiju Kai,
because it's
a cult that
you know,
not only
like
believed the
half
monsters to be
the
evil,
Japanese word for gorilla, you
but
know,
would occasionally
gorilla, and
sacrifice their
half
own
the
members
word whale,
to
which is
sea
Kujira.
as a peace offering.
So they just call this big
A
fat
few
guy
days later, after
Gojira,
the corpse washed ashore,
and then they
another
decided,
Godzilla sunk
oh hey,
its
we're
ship
gonna
near
name
Tokyo
the
Bay
monster
and
that.
began its path of destruction towards the city.
When I think of Fat Godzilla, I think of that adorable
Tokyo
one from
braced
like
for the
the
creature's landfall.
from like Shin Godzilla, where he's like
They
in his like
developed the
first form.
anti-Godzilla wall
Oh, you were
that
just kind of
would
just
surround
worming around the
coastline and
city.
deter the creature
Absolutely
with high
adorable.
voltages.
Oh yeah, that's Katama-kun. It's called
Unfortunately,
Katama-kun by
initial
fans.
reports
It's
had
I
miscalculated
love him. I wanted the big plushie.
assuming
listen,
its
I
few
would
assets
I would
on the
risk
map
the super
of the one that
cancer
washed
to boop
ashore.
him on the snoot. Okay.
I don't care if he like bleeds all over the bed.
Yeah, it'll clean up. It's just blood. Superheated radioactive blood. the 2014 Godzilla design is so cool.
It really is.
Yeah, they really nailed it.
I think it's the big fucking neck muscles they give him.
Yeah. I remember when people were calling him fat, and I was like, no, that's not fat. That's like, he's built like a reptilian strongman. That is not fat.
It's not fat, he just hit like a little bit of Ozempic.
Yeah, he's built like if, say, the mountain was a lizard, you know?
He's just got like a bodybuilder's
The
chest.
rage,
Yeah.
the fury. It was unlike anything our world had ever felt.
No,
Damn, dude, they just gonna show that
Stopped the
in a
monster.
documentary? Oh my god, fuck.
Professor Kyoei Yamane theorized that what washed
got you.
ashore
No, this is a
was
fan
infant
creation. This is not, like,
and
official.
what Tokyo faced was in fact the parent. He also believed that the city lights may have been provoking to Godzilla. That theory would be put to the test as
Yeah, fun
Godzilla
fact, one
returned
of the
later
reasons
that
Godzilla didn't like bright lights,
A
or like in
citywide
the
shutdown
earlier
was
films,
enacted,
was because it
resulting
was literally
in
reminding him of
Godzilla
the bomb going
appearing
off.
to have no interest.
Also, I want
What a
to...
fucking
United
terrifying
Nations
shot.
have
Yeah,
emergency
hold on, I'm gonna go back for a sec.
to have no interest.
I'm pausing it at 7:10 if you want to sync back up. Just look at that. You want to talk at, like, horror Godzilla, just imagine, like, you're hearing the thumping in the middle of the night, but, like...
You see that fucking thing?
Yeah, it's like you look out your window, you just see it's like Godzilla's just sitting there off in the distance, like, tonight, you know, yeah, like the kaiju is here to kill you and you specifically. Nothing else matters. Ah, man, that's an unexplored subgenre. I think the kaiju is here to kill you specifically. All right, but okay, you're at 7:10.
Yeah.
All right, I'm pausing. 3, 2, 1, and go.
The United Nations held an emergency meeting. The images
They're gonna send
of Godzilla's
Godzilla a
power and
strongly
devastation
worded
shocked
letter saying, "Please
the panel
stop.
of leaders.
Please
Please
stop."
don't get the please don't get the UN involved if they go to Godzilla crisis scene. They're just gonna do terrible things to the people.
They're just gonna traffic all the orphan
The
children.
UN launched a joint mission between countries, codenamed
Darkest
Operation Kismet. Its existence, a secret. The plan was to lure Godzilla into a specified area, when he would be eliminated by the agent.
Oh yeah, this is literally just the thing from the MonsterVerse, where they tried to use Castle Bravo to kill Godzilla and it didn't work.
Set material conditions even throughout the ship. Make Z report, CC sensor.
Yeah, gotcha. He uses elements from all over Godzilla's history and brings in monsters from outside Godzilla's rogues gallery as well. Like, fucking Gorgo is canon with this. Which I'm cool with, because I like Gorgo. Gorgo's awesome.
3, 2, 1.
While deemed an initial success, Operation Kismet was only a temporary fix. Shockingly, reports of another giant creature came in from Okinawa.
Anger's mentioned.
Angular's it's good.
Put my boy in the MonsterVerse. Fucking do it.
This movie gives like more love to Anguirus than he's ever gotten in any official way.
Yeah, last time he featured in anything Godzilla related was Godzilla Singular Point, where he shows up in, like, the
The
second
monster was
episode.
named Anguirus.
Isn't he supposed to like
Not much
appear in
was
like the
known
next
about this
Godzilla movie?
form behemoth,
God,
but
I
it
hope
was moving
so.
towards Japan, and it was moving fast. It was unclear why until news came from Tokyo. Godzilla was still alive.
Little context, this is literally the plot of the second Godzilla movie ever. Godzilla fights Anguirus in Osaka and just burns the city down.
I can't believe Godzilla would do that to his friend.
Something's wrong. Anguirus would never attack his friend Godzilla. I'm sorry, just quoting the actual dub of Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla.
It has to be a fake Godzilla.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first time they ever met, they fought. But you like, I'm guessing it's like, just beat the power of friendship into them, and they just became buddies after that.
Sometimes that happened. That happened to me when I was in high school. There was like somebody that I didn't like, and we like beat the crap out of each other in the bathroom. And then like a week later, like we both got suspended, and then like over that week, we hung out during our suspension, and then we came back to school like kind of friends.
Man, takes all types, Gotchi, which Godzilla anime? The movie trilogy or the anime series?
Deeming the territory Godzilla's. It traveled to New Zealand, where it has since been a constant threat to the island's inhabitants.
Hey.
That's just New Zealand.
News
We
of
can
the battle
lose it.
shocked the world.
We don't need it.
Hope for normalcy.
Oh,
was
fuck.
a thing of the past.
Oh, wait, no, we do need it. We
Mankind
can't
had
film
now
Lord of the
accepted
Rings now with
possibility
Anguirus living
that
there.
We were no longer in control.
Anguirus specifically hates New Zealand.
Once again.
I mean, listen, I don't blame him.
The battle between
Seen that
Godzilla
place?
and Anguirus provided
Yeah.
information on the super
Godzilla friendships
we were
work off
unable to
Yakuza
obtain
friendship
by
rules.
any other
Beat
means.
down and then bros
For
for
example,
life. Yeah, kinda.
Various body
You have
parts of
to.
the creatures, including fins, teeth, and small appendages, were found throughout the wreckage.
Just the hard pictures that go hard Godzilla giving Anguirus all that
that
took.
pointed towards evolutionary adaptation, such as Anguirus' natural ability to shield itself from Godzilla's atomic breath. Meaning, these species have
He
evolved
stacked
to
fire
battle each
resist.
other throughout time. The Battle of Osaka was just the beginning. In Chile, the Chaitin volcano erupted. An ancient species of dragonfly awakened from hibernation
Hey, the
and
Meganeura.
fed on several small villages before being
Those are the
sealed
bugs
in an
from
abandoned
Rodan.
Ew, look at these Dark Souls goobers.
Volcanologists still believe something larger may be within the volcano as well. Weeks later, in Hawaii, a large species of crab attacked Waikiki.
Is that New Udra?
Local legend called the creature.
It's the classic, 1950s evil squid of doom, basically.
I hear like evil squid living in an oil basin and think Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I mean, listen, what is any given
Cargo
Godzilla
ships found
timeline
entering
if
the
not
area to be
Monster Hunter
impossible.
in modern times, and no one can square up with the
Off the
monsters?
coast of Ireland, on the small island of
Oh,
Nara,
Gorgo,
sightings of a deep
Gorgo rat.
dinosaur, later named Gorgo. A mostly isolated monster who only appears to be aggressive when attacked by fishermen or the local military.
He just wants to eat his whales in peace.
The story of
Then
Gorgo's
finally,
story in
China.
the movie is so
The
cool
giant
because
serpent
Gorgo
manta
wins in
hunts
the
for
end.
food in the mountains.
They kidnap Gorgo's kid and take it to London to turn into like a zoo exhibit. So Gorgo like tear asses through London to get his kid back, and then just succeeds in the end and just
Professor
goes
Yamane
home.
theorized that further nuclear weapon use
Holy shit,
may
there's
have
like a
awoken the
gigantic
superfauna,
Chinese
who
dragon under
otherwise
China.
may have
Yeah, that's
remained
Manda. That's another Godzilla monster. Bo to fight
Species
monsters.
would
We need to
never
build
lived together
monsters of
before
our own. Sick
suddenly
guitar
had to
riff.
compete
Stop
over
making me want to
resources
rewatch Pacific
and
Rim.
As
Especially because
noted by
apparently we're going to
Canberra's
get more
home of
movies and a
Hawaii being
TV
within
show now.
Godzilla's space, the conflicts have been numerous.
We need to lobotomize Godzilla and put like a remote control on his head.
A giant crying, see?
An enemy spider.
Well, listen, it's historically accurate to ancient Japan. You just have to hit its weak spot for massive
Similarly,
damage.
Manda has been a constant rival where their territories collide in Hong Kong.
How do they keep rebuilding over after, like, it's like all these fights are happening, like, every month?
I like the fact that in Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire, the most recent Monsters movie, they actually brought up the idea that Kaiju
The
insurance
arrival of the
exists.
superfauna have had its positive impacts as well.
At this
Fewer
point, you
times
have
in
to.
history have we seen mankind as united as it is today. Resources from around the world are brought together to face this new threat. The radiation produced in the wake of these attacks has also been shown to vastly improve the fertility of soil, resulting in superfoods.
I thought I was going to say fertility of
While
women.
inedible currently, scientists believe that within a few years we'll be able to harvest and assist in the global hunger issue. The United Nations has begun its process of crafting the Godzilla Counterattack Center, a world coalition group with a singular goal of researching how to destroy Godzilla and other similar threats. They've begun fast at work in developing resources and strategies.
I'm sure
to
certain
reduce
that'll never go
casualties
wrong.
from these attacks, as well as create a universal system for detecting and monitoring superfauna activity. Currently,
That actually does
scientists
remind me
are
that
converging on Skull
the name
Island
of the
to conduct
UN
field
organization,
research.
UNGCC, is the
They
actual
believe
name of
secrets
the
to the
one from
superfauna
the
may
Heisei
lie
era
within
in the
this
80s.
prehistoric world.
The 80s and 90s.
As humanity bands together in these dark times, we become closer and closer to a day of peace. That will conclude today's program. This is Gene Maldonado, inviting you to be with us again soon for another look at living with monsters.
I'm so surprised that like none of this is like AI either.
Yeah, no, it's all done in it's all done in Blender using stock footage.
And I guess there's the infamous one, Shelter 54.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one we were that's the one you mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, this is where the story gets fucked up.
Yeah, it gets a little weird here, guys. All right, Nate.
I'm on 0.
Yeah, okay. I will be right back, real quick. Hold up.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna flip over to AFK real quick, so I'll be right back.
What you out there? Yes, clear. Loud and clear. Pacific.
2423 live, we'll get the mobile station.
On the N-cut. C7?
Yes, ma'am, we'll be clear, and 233 will be clear on the N4 E Edward, and so we'll both be a 50. 224, I was going out there. 233 will be clear on the N4 E Edward, and so we'll both be a 50. Radio is 6300 Blackwell.
San Pacific. What you out there? Yes, clear. Loud and clear.
In the suspicion.
Pacific.
2423 live, we'll get the mobile station.
On the N-cut. C7?
Yes, ma'am, we'll be clear, and 233 will be clear on the N4 E Edward, and so we'll both be a 50. 224, I was going out there. 233 will be clear on the N4 E Edward, and so we'll both be a 50. Radio is 6300 Blackwell.
San Pacific. What you out there? Yes, clear. Loud and clear.
In the suspicion.
Pacific.
2423 live, we'll get the mobile station.
On the N-cut. C7?
Okay, we're back. I had to go drain the lizard and get some liquid encouragement, if you know what I mean. There we go. Oh, once again, because I know we can get shellacked with this. It's soda, not alcohol.
Enjoy your artificial flavors while you can.
Yes, exactly. Because RFK is coming after. Well, okay. Full disclosure, I'm really glad they're banning the artificial food dyes. Those things are actually toxic in long-term exposure. You know that I'm actually glad about.
I had a theory that they won't, because like I don't know, there's too much money in it.
Now, you see, I agree with that if it weren't for the fact that I already nuked all that shit they did with Doge. So, yeah. Like cutting back on waste. I actually think that... I actually... plus RFK's on the warpath. That man does not fuck around. But yeah. More specifically, back on what we're watching. Is it y'all on Shelter 54? Y'all ready to go?
I'm on 0.
Okay. Okay, go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm gonna warn you. Warn everyone. This one gets pretty fucked up.
I mean, not really too fucked up, but it gets really fucked
14th,
up.
1989. It's a warm, clear Saturday in Florida when tragedy strikes. A shelter is flooded by highly radioactive material. Over the course of a year, poor management and negligence leads to thousands of deaths and the creation of a monster unlike anything our world has known.
So Tuesday. Seriously, I love the animation of the stuff flooding the shelter. It just looks like something from one of those, like, CGI Chinese things about, how not to end up on
Shelter
Live Leak.
54
And
incident.
how not to die. And then it's like a graphic display of you dying.
Yeah.
The genetic engineering company BioMajor has a pipe burst
BioMajor, I
underneath
remember
their
them.
facility.
They showed up in Godzilla vs. Biollante.
The contamination reaches parts of the Everglades and causes a mutation in a small mosquito population, causing them to grow to extraordinary size. Dr. Nico Tatopoulos first observed the mosquitoes while monitoring the activity of Subject 17 in Mexico.
Shai Halud!
His
Lisan Al
research
Qaid!
team followed the swarm to the sites of several other superfauna as they fed.
Man,
They
fuck
named the
mosquitoes.
invasive species
I was about
of
to say, if
mosquito
mosquitoes got
Skeeter.
like the size of cars, they wouldn't really go after people anymore.
Yeah, we wouldn't have enough blood.
The Skeeter swarm returned to Florida where it attracted the attention of
just-
Subject 16.
This is just every day in Florida. Like, really, like, seriously.
Australia.
This is when the Shelter 54 incident began. Shelter 54
I like how it's
was
the
a
number
Class
of the
C
year where the original
anti-superfauna
Godzilla
shelter
came out.
developed in the late
That is
1960s.
actually kind of a cool little Easter egg.
Like
Yeah.
most coastal shelters, it featured an underground hydroponic system in case of extended stay.
In theory, it looks
Being
like
a
it would
Class
work.
C
I'm not a shelter
its
expert, though.
contamination protocols required manual operation. Civilians were taking cover in Shelter 54 when Subject 16 landed a fatal blow on the large female Skeetera.
Yeah, Zilla was like, stop being weird.
Anthony Harris and Stephen Kessler were the UNGCC operators of Shelter 54 at the time of the incident. Stephen Kessler was speaking to a group in the shelter common room. Anthony Harris was at the main entrance helping the remaining civilians enter. After Skeetera was crushed, her internal organs and collected blood rushed down into Shelter 54. The entrance was flooded with over 200,000 gallons of radioactive fluid. Stephen ran from the main room to investigate the noise when he was drowned. Stephen never secured the main door.
Kaiju goo.
The
Fresh
following
kaiju
phone call
squeezings.
is the last known
Nickelodeon
communication
incident
from
of
Shelter
89.
It's
54.
Nickelodeon gag. I don't think
Due
she
to
made
the
it, bro.
intense radioactivity, Shelter 54 wasn't properly explored until 5 days later. It was considered a complete loss of life.
The shelter corridor is completely flooded with organic tissue. The smell is horrible.
Yeah, this is some good body horror. Y'all like body
Looks
horror?
like tendrils are growing from the shelter door. Plant-like in nature. I'm getting a massive radiation reading from inside. My God. This is impossible.
In the main chamber, a massive botanical growth had taken over the room. The victims inside had not just been
This is a
consumed
Nurgle
by
moment.
the organism,
Yeah.
but were a part of it, as were the plants from hydroponic
It's
storage.
literally like major The Thing
The hybrid
vibes,
organism,
you know?
at this time referred to as Subject 19, was hidden from the public. After being extracted, Subject 19 was transported to a UNGCC lab near Yokohama, Japan. Research on the organism was led by Dr. Akira Shiragami, whose superfood research was slowly helping
Akira
regrow
Shiragami
the
is the
world
guy from
after
Godzilla
the smog
Biollante,
attacks
Godzilla
of
vs.
the
Biollante, who
1970s.
creates Biollante.
Subject 19 was contained in a water tank with artificial sunlight. Dr. Shiragami estimated as many as 15 victims were being kept alive within the deep tissue of the mass. Medical extraction was ruled out when it was discovered the victims had been anatomically rearranged
know what this kinda reminds
and
me of?
conjoined together.
It reminds me of the Mystery Flesh Pit thing where all the
The
clowns
only
fell into
victim
the
that
digestive
scientists
vat.
were able to make contact with was
I'll show you that
17-year-old
sometime.
Erica Johnson, who had not yet been fully merged. Using infrared machines that function based on eye and muscle movements, Dr. Shiragami was able to communicate with her.
Another fun fact, Erica was the name of Shiragame's daughter in the movie, who he believed
Hello.
was haunting him in a rose
Can you
bush.
hear me? Am I speaking with Erica?
Yeah.
Good. My name is Dr. Shiragami. I'm a scientist here to help you with your condition. Can you see your surroundings? Smell? Feel? Anything?
I see life.
Are you in pain, Erica?
Yes. We all hurt.
You're able to feel the others?
I am everyone.
Despite the efforts of myself and my team, I believe the mutation has become unstable. For the sake of the victims, this may be a blessing. But why do I feel so conflicted?
We are spiraling toward a certified what is science rot
I
moment.
thought the world could never recover after the smog attacks. But
Hey,
now in my
it's Hetera.
Oh,
It's
hey. Fucking, it's the dude.
Yeah, it's Hetera, the shit monster.
I love when, like, this monster showed up and just, like, killed, like, a couple of people and, like, actually turned them into
On
skeletons.
October 22nd, Dr.
Yeah, man,
Shiragami
Godzilla
began
vs. Hetera was
transfusing the
fucked up. I love that
organism
movie.
with
Whoa,
Godzilla
fuck.
cells for their regeneration property, G1.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, in Godzilla vs. Biollante, Biollante is born from a rose bush being combined with Godzilla's DNA.
Subject 19 had taken on the form of a rose and grew beyond expectations.
Certainly, this will not go wrong at all.
Erica, are you there?
Yes.
I've noticed you've begun responding less and less.
The first version shown in the shelter looked like a proto-grave mine. Yeah, kinda. It is a monument to all of our sins.
A little longer.
Yeah, that's not good.
Dr. Shiragami reported that in the days following the incident, Erica had fully merged with the rest of Subject 19 and was unable to be contacted further. Colleagues noted that after this, Dr. Shiragami withdrew himself from social contact and dismissed his assistants for the holiday break.
My request to euthanize this being have been denied by my superiors. I know what I must do. I've locked down the lab. No one is getting in.
On the night of November 29th, Dr. Shiragami tampered with the container controls to electrocute Subject 19. An industrial flamethrower was reported missing during an inventory check. When security confronted Dr. Shiragami outside the examination room, he revealed the weapon.
Yeah, it's like, you know, Mac wants the flamethrower. It's like, you just gotta have one sometimes.
This is your final warning.
Just wait until the process is done.
Put the weapon on the ground and move away from the door. Hold your fire. What the hell was that?
Subject 19 had begun growing exponentially and escaped underground, taking the facility with it and killing 112 in the process.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look who it is.
Citizens of Yokohama awoke the next morning
Did he just kill William Burke? And he did.
Subject 19's new form.
There's like a big eye in it.
The Japanese government ordered for Subject 19 to be destroyed to stop its roots from expanding further into the city. Scientists that previously had worked on Subject 19 cooperated to create a plan of attack.
Certainly this will go exactly as planned.
After the flower's collapse, aerial photography revealed that not only was Subject 19 still alive, but mutating.
It turned into like fucking Shin Godzilla.
Yeah, I like how this is all just an excuse to get Shin Godzilla into the world.
This time, Subject 19 took on a Godzilla-like form as it became mobile. The UNGCC debuted the MBT-92 Maser Cannon, the newest arsenal in fighting super fauna threats.
one day the other one would show up.
In a rare instance, Godzilla's immediate reaction was curiosity instead of aggression.
It looks like it's trying to, like, explain to it.
With Godzilla trapped, Subject 19 began absorbing G cells to further mutate itself.
Man, I love how they're giving series The Thing vibes with Shin in this.
Godzilla really just didn't even like want to fight that time. He's like, nah, I'm just done.
Yeah, no, I am 100% done right
to
now.
reroute Godzilla back to the ocean.
I ain't even gonna give you a runaround.
Radar showed a large mass moving in on his location.
Pretty sure it's another Godzilla monster. Oh, that's like the OG battle.
Yeah, and that's Biolante's final form, if you've never seen it.
It took me a minute to recognize it.
Yeah. I do like how they went about getting Biolante in this, throwing in the Shin Godzilla reference and all that.
Dude, there ain't no way fucking Biolante would just do that to the king like that.
Well, that's the thing, in the movie, Biolante wins their fight.
Yeah. I don't think like Ragdoll do that though. What the fuck? He unlocked like a new alt mode?
Yeah, he can do that. He's got a burning mode that he can turn on.
Mid-Pokemon battle, just decided to switch types.
The toxic blast released by Subject 19 seemed to have a paralyzing effect on Godzilla. He was unconscious for 4 days before returning to the sea.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, he's probably like,
inactive
I got
event
spooged
for
on
3
by
months.
a giant plant. I'm out. It looked like me for
In the
5
end,
minutes. It was
thousands died or were seriously injured. Yokohama had transformed forever. Today,
No, they made it look
Subject
cooler now.
19, now officially named Biollante, has taken control over parts of the Okigahara forest. Although generally peaceful now, Biollante's presence has attracted several other superfauna that sometimes become aggressive when she's threatened.
Shai Halud!
Due to this incident, the use of G-cells has been made illegal in all experimental research. Additionally, most sea-level shelters have been updated appropriately for automatic decontamination protocols. What can we learn from this incident? Simple mistakes can have deadly consequences. Whether you're operating a shelter during a crisis or notice a colleague not doing well, always refer to the safety protocols provided by the UNGCC.
Yeah, you don't want your colleagues to get stressed. They might
supervisor.
create giant plant monsters.
The victims of Shelter 54 live on in Biollante, never able to live, never able to die. Forever a dark reminder of our mistakes.
You know, honestly, despite how much potential there is for it, body horror so rarely shows up in kaiju films. Or at least
I think they tried to
Godzilla.
I think they tried to kind of like tease at it at the end of like Godzilla Minus.
Oh yeah, because they tease the fact that she's been like infected with Godzilla's DNA or something like that.
Yeah.
Like she got a bit of that Zilla in her, you know?
And now we have to like wait if they ever like. I hate when Godzilla movies like kind of drop off on cliffhangers like that, like they did with like Shin, where it's like, well, now we gotta wait forever to see if they ever even like follow up on it.
Oh, they've already confirmed they're making a sequel. They're making a sequel to -1, same director, same production team.
I'll be back in a second. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna close this real quick. Look up something Godzilla related or Kaiju related to put on next. Because I don't want to just shut the stream down after an hour, you know? Oh, excuse me. I wonder how legal to watch this is. It's up on YouTube. Sad the copyright monsters ruined the movie night. Oh, yeah, they did, unfortunately.
I'm back. I think we salvaged it though with like there could be like other like Godzilla analog horrors you could look up. I think there's like a handful.
Yeah, there are. There are two I was considering. They're on YouTube. They're on the official Toho channel.
What? Toho actually promotes this? I don't know if I'd risk it though.
It sounds risky because they were CG shorts put up for Godzilla's for 2 of Godzilla's anniversaries. They're like I said, they're on YouTube. I don't know if I can actually show them though.
I don't know. I'm looking at it right now. There's a thing called Shin Godzilla Apocalypse, but it's like 5 minutes.
I got one. Hold on. I got one. It's a bit of a short one. A bit of a short one. I will send it your way, Nate. Just because it's one of those things I want to happen officially one day, that being Godzilla versus Gamera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me put the capture back up. Godzilla vs. Gamera is one of those things where it's like, it should happen, but Toho and Katakawa, the two companies that own the two monsters, can't agree on who would win. So they don't want to do it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm on 0.
Alright, you're at 0? Alright. Yeah, there's no closed captions for this one. Alright, so go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Also, if you've never seen the 90s Gamera trilogy, fucking watch it. It's great.
Yeah, cool ass fucking intro.
Man, I wish Katakawa would let Gamera out of the fucking, failure vault. It's not fair.
I don't remember there being a kaiju acting like a jet. That's kind of neat.
Oh, yeah, that's Gamera. Gamera was like an early cinematic competitor for Godzilla, like back in the 60s. Like, Gamera was always getting, like, the... Okay, you know... The best comparison, though, probably is the MCU and the DCEU. Like, you know how the MCU, like, was, like, seeing constant success, the DCEU was kind of just falling on its face all the time. Kind of there, but, like,
I get you.
Yeah, that Gamera was the DCEU in this equation. It was, like, a smaller movie series that just like it had people watching it, but it never equaled up to Godzilla, and just like eventually died out before Godzilla did. And then
I don't know.
Wait, what's up?
I don't know if this counts as I don't know if this counts as kaiju, but it's like prehistoric. It's like a prehistoric like dinosaur analog.
Huh. Oh.
Let me see if I can find that channel. There's a channel called... Yeah, hold on. I'll link it to you.
Okay, hold on.
I guess this would count as like... They're pretty long.
Define long.
They're around like, I'd say close to like... Well, some of the early ones are around like 7 minutes. And the latest ones are around like 20 to 30 minutes, so they're pretty lengthy.
Okay, which one's the first one?
I would say, well, there's gotta be like a playlist. So, Prehistoric Emergence, so 7 videos.
Oh, that... shit, ow. I was getting the emergency siren right in my face. Alright, hold on. Let me, there. Let me put that to full screen. Closed captions on. Are they English? Yes, they are. Alright, I'm at 0.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm at 0.
Okay. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, and go. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I never watched this one before.
And beaches across the nation are to be immediately evacuated and closed until further notice. All water-related activities, including boating, fishing, and swimming, are strictly prohibited. Unprecedented marine activity has been detected, with reports of previously extinct oceanic species reappearing and exhibiting aggressive behavior. Do not approach the water under any circumstances and listen carefully to the following information. Numerous, thought to be extinct species, have re-emerged in our oceans. The reason for the reemergence of these previously extinct marine species is currently unknown. Although, it is theorized that the formation of a massive blue hole in the ocean has provided these ancient creatures with an entry point into our waters.
A lot of exposition for an emergency broadcast.
Yeah, it really is.
Where these extinct animals have continued to
With pictures and everything.
The following species are considered extremely dangerous and are to be avoided at all costs. The Mosasaurus, the Dunkleosteus, and the Megalodon. This nightmarish marine predator is considered to be a colossal, monstrous lizard. It is equipped with a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth, capable of tearing through flesh and bone with ease. The Mosasaurus will eat anything, including humans. This behavior poses a serious threat to ocean ecosystems and endangers countless species. Mosasaurs can grow up to over 50 feet in length. Its massive size makes it easily identifiable in the water. The average human can swim at a speed of around 2 to 3 miles per hour. The Mosasaurus can swim at a speed of 30 miles per hour.
Oh no, it's doing the analog horror tweak out.
Have been spotted in a wide range of oceanic climates ranging from tropical oceans to polar oceans. It has been reported that there is an especially high population of mosasaurs in the Atlantic Ocean. Furthermore, there have been several instances of mosasaurs capsizing small boats and consuming the passengers.
If you just don't live in a coastline state, you're fine.
Their head above the water to scan their surroundings. If you see this, leave the vicinity immediately. This ancient creature was the world's first apex predator.
Cleo? Look at that fucking stupid idiot.
I'm gonna call it Donkey. Its new name is Donkey.
Its thick, bony plating.
It's gonna make unfunny video game videos on YouTube and also get cucked.
The Dunkleosteus is about 13 feet in length. Despite its size, it has an incredibly high bite force. For reference, the crocodile has a bite force of 3,700 psi. The Dunkleosteus has a bite force greater than 6,000 psi. Its size and maneuverability allow it to attack swiftly and without warning. The Dunkleosteus is currently being investigated for additional weaknesses. Furthermore, it has been discovered that the Dunkleosteus is very aggressive.
Man, fuck the ocean. All my homies hate the
to
ocean.
survive an encounter with this predator, it is recommended that you employ avoidance.
So far I'm enjoying this series, but I am kind of wondering, what are the odds of these? I guess other dinosaurs are going to show up.
Probably.
Its insatiable hunger is leading to catastrophic declines in marine populations. Megalodons eat up to 2,500 pounds of food a day. This led to a massive drop in ocean wildlife and will certainly destabilize many ecosystems. This oceanic titan can grow over 60 feet long, making it the largest predator in our oceans. This shark's jaw is so massive it can fit 2 adult humans with ease. Its teeth can grow up to 7 inches long. If megalodons are not dealt with, they will devastate our ocean beyond repair, permanently putting our food security and economy at risk. Trust that authorities are urgently handling the situation.
You know, I'm suddenly reminded of that clip from that one really bad movie of the shark eating a whole boat.
Cooperating with these
like eating a whole
instructions
lifeboat
and
full of
being
people.
willing to assist financially
I think I've seen
with
that.
the management of these sea monsters. For now, the ocean is no longer in our control.
It should be. Should just let it keep flying. You know.
Breaking news. More prehistoric
And then I guess the
creatures
next
have
one
been
is
spotted.
Serpents
They
of
have
Wrath.
been seen emerging from newly formed
Yeah.
deep holes and caves.
Oh, did you just let it keep going, or?
No, I had to go to the next one.
Okay. Right.
I'm on 0 with it.
Okay. Go in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Breaking news. More prehistoric creatures have been spotted. They have been seen emerging from newly formed deep holes and caves.
I mean, who knew the dinosaurs were just underground the whole time?
We are the Days-On News Channel.
Yeah, Journey to the
It
Center
is
of the
our
Earth.
duty to keep you updated on the
I remember
prehistoric
the
emergence.
Oh no! Wait, what was the? Am I thinking of Land of the
Similar
Lost?
to the blue holes emerging
Was a TV
in
show
the
like
ocean,
that?
alike formations
Yeah.
have now
Did you
been
notice the
spotted
news
on
channel
land.
is named
These
after the
openings
YouTuber?
have been discovered
Yeah.
in various locations across the globe. We strongly advise you to maintain a safe distance and refrain from entering these unknown voids.
Dude, hikers need to stay away from,
Until
like,
the end of
gigantic
the
ass caves.
broadcast for more updates
You
on
know
these
what?
openings.
Listen, I'm not one of those. You know,
Attention
married,
residents
successful
of
men who
Australia.
sees a cave
Keep
called,
all pets and
you know,
children
Satan's
indoors.
butthole with a
The megalomania
.00001%
has
survival
returned
rate,
to
and then
haunt
dives in
the
head
continent.
first.
This giant
Just
lizard
saying.
is equipped with razor-sharp
Like the one with the
claws
guy
and
that was like,
very
hey, like I'm out here in the Nevada desert, nearby government facilities, and I found this weird cave. I'm gonna go into it.
And then he was just gone. You know.
Then he just disappeared. I think he was killed.
For your safety, avoid venturing into forests or wooded areas. The megalomania's coloration allows it to disappear into its surroundings. There have been several sightings of megalomanias in urban locations. If you
And then
spot
just like a big
megalomania, call
iguanodon.
local authorities immediately.
Oh, no, that was like a proto Komodo dragon.
Attention, the woolly mammoth.
Oh, who's the
has
woolly
made
mammoth gonna
its
hurt?
Glorious return.
Yeah. Those
It
things are
is
relatively
abundant
peaceful
in
and provoked.
unplanted steppe environments. The woolly mammoth grows to be 13 feet tall and weighs around 6 tons. They are not considered to be dangerous unless provoked. If spotted, do not engage with the woolly mammoth or its offspring. They are already being mass hunted for their tusks, which are worth over $10,000 on average. Meanwhile, legislation is slowly being considered
Man, you know,
to ban the hunting of these
if dinosaurs
mammals.
came back,
The
Americans would
Toronto
hunt that
Zoo
shit to
is
extinction in
excited to
5
announce
minutes.
It will be the first zoo
So
to
true.
feature the
That's
woolly
why I
mammoth.
never liked the
Buy
whole
tickets
Jurassic
now
World
to
thing with
visit the
dinosaurs
mammoth
reclaim the
next
planet.
month.
It's like they're gonna last maybe 5 minutes in the United States.
Megalodon returned just
Woolly
a month
mammoths
ago
come back and
and
immediately
devastated
they're
both
already
the
being
ecosystem.
sold for ivory.
Authorities have been working tirelessly to combat this threat, but now it seems that we have an ally in this fight. Meet the Leviathan. This killer sperm whale is powerful enough to even kill megalodons. The Leviathan can grow to around 60 feet in length. While its length is similar to a megalodon, it has an advantage in mass. The megalodon weighs 50 tons, while the Leviathan weighs around 57 tons.
I'd say it's pretty fair
The
fight.
megalodon has the highest recorded bite force out of any animal that has ever existed, with its teeth being 7 inches in length.
Although its bite force isn't as powerful, the Leviathan's teeth are a foot long and angled forward,
Man, whales used to be
making it
metal. What happened to
tremendously
whales?
difficult for its prey to escape once
Whales
bitten.
used to be so
Furthermore,
cool.
the Leviathan has superior intelligence.
The whales let the woke
speed,
mind
and
virus win.
durability.
Now all they do is eat
It
krill.
is estimated that it would win against the Megalodon about 65% of the time. Megalodons gain an advantage in situations where they can sneak up on Leviathans. Our hope is that both creatures will keep each other in check. The situation is being monitored, as Leviathans could quickly become a threat to ecosystems if overpopulated.
The world's
Reports
deadliest
are now
whale
coming
versus the
in.
world's strongest shark in
Colombia
history.
and India have entered a state of emergency. Authorities
Oh,
are
no, not
enforcing
India.
a strict lockdown as
Oh, no, what
dangerous
happened in India?
prehistoric snake species have emerged. The lockdown serves
miss
to
it?
protect the citizens and prevent these creatures from spreading to other regions.
Is the Titanoboa coming back in India?
Both snakes measure around 45 feet in length and are aggressive towards humans. The Titanoboa has infiltrated
Yep, there it is.
Colombia. It is advised to avoid bodies of water in this region, as the Titanoboa is an aquatic snake. On the other hand, the Vasuki indicus is a terrestrial snake. This swamp giant's diet consists of big fish and crocodiles. It will dominate the swamp's ecosystem without challenge. The Colombian National Police are closing off the waterways to prevent this creature from spreading elsewhere. Swamps are being closely monitored for its presence. Not much is known of the Vasuki indicus. It has been seen to attack larger mammals and humans. Citizens are pleading for the army to intervene, as this snake is terrorizing the country. This snake is named after a divine serpent. This serpent is often depicted coiled around the neck of Hindu god Shiva. An international organization is being formed to handle the prehistoric emergence.
They're going to send the dinosaurs a
meantime,
strongly worded
many
letter saying,
governments
please
are
stop.
resorting to bonding
Anytime the UN gets involved with analog monsters, please
A
stop.
worker on one
please
of
stop.
these sites recorded a
Please
strange sound coming from one of these
Don't make us
formations.
get involved. We won't save anyone.
Well, we'll definitely be upset at you. We will get together and form a binding resolution to say, please stop.
UN soldiers will be all like, stop that monster. They're eating survivors.
Yeah, we're supposed to kill the survivors, not them.
I guess I gotta blow up the hole.
Just drop a nuke in there. It'll be fine.
Not even a nuke, like maybe like a 500 MG warhead or something.
Yeah, just listen. You could totally drop a 3-pointer with like a Moab or something. You know.
I feel like that's something Trump would say.
Yeah.
We're gonna bomb it. We're gonna blow it up. We're gonna close the hole.
President Trump, what are we going to do about the dinosaur situation? We're gonna bomb the
Bomb
shit
it.
out of them.
We're gonna close it down like I close those borders. Because that's what I do. I close things. I fix things. I'm the greatest fixer. Anyone will tell you.
Oh, okay. Third one.
Yeah. I feel like Donald Trump would go like on a big gigantic rant about his love of dinosaurs while like at a conference where he's like, I love dinosaurs and no one else loves them better than I do. Read all the Jurassic books.
Listen, these fake news corporations, they keep saying I don't like dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Always loved dinosaurs. My son Baron, big fan of dinosaurs. But let me tell you, these dinosaurs, they keep crossing our border. They're eating our dogs. They're not good. The dinosaurs are not sending their best. They have to go back.
Democrats are saying I know nothing about dinosaurs. I don't know. I've read Dinotopia.
Dinotopia was one of my favorite books. Brilliant book series. Shows what it would be like to be living with dinosaurs in a polite society. but it's a good fiction. But dinosaurs cannot be a part of a polite society. The velociraptors, they're eating the dogs. The velociraptors are eating the dogs. They can't be trusted.
All right, I'm on 0.
All right. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Avoid holes.
Just Trumpy yelling at a conference. They're eating the fucking dogs.
The third fishing boat of this week has been discovered capsized near the coast of Portugal.
Oh no, they're moving on to the edgy text to voice.
Unprecedented level of unpredictability.
I don't recognize this one, so I praise them for using a different AI.
There were 4 casualties with no survivors found. It has now been confirmed that a mosasaurus has been haunting this region.
Attention residents of Australia.
Oh yeah, they're doing a different thing too.
Glen Waverley and Mossman have reported finding Macalania nests in their basement. Furthermore, one of these homeowners spotted a baby Macalania living in their home. If you encounter a nest or infant Macalania, call authorities and your local division of GPAC will be dispatched to handle the situation.
Yeah, they'll send that strongly worded letter to the giant man-eating Komodo dragon.
We just sell the eggs.
Spread across the entire state as a dangerous creature that we all hoped would stay extinct.
Oh, today in top 10 things I wouldn't want to see staring at me through the woods, you know?
Oh, fuck that. Okay,
Yeah, no,
so
fuck
far,
that.
so far, scariest shot of the series.
Important update from GPAC. Previously, the member nations of GPAC had a unified strategy of bombarding the formations in an effort to prevent the emergence of ancient creatures. However, GPAC has now officially ceased the bombardment campaign, as these formations are appearing faster than we can close them.
UN looked at it and said, well, we tried.
GPAC nations have
Well,
decided to pool their
It's very unfortunate. We tried to close the holes, but they keep making new holes. Bigger, better holes. We can't compete with their holes.
New legislation has been enacted in all member nations prohibiting citizens.
I wonder what the twist is going to be for like what's causing these holes.
If your residence falls within this restricted zone,
I mean, they're dino holes.
will offer assistance with relocation.
It's the dinosaurs. They're causing it.
Yeah.
Attention, Texas. A
Uh-oh.
massive flying predator has been spotted terrorizing the
Nah, there ain't no way nothing surviving flying over Texas.
Listen, the boar hunters with the machine guns and the miniguns and all that shit, they take care of this shit in 5 minutes.
I've seen Kentucky ballistics. That guy would fucking kill these things.
You know what? You know what I'm reminded of? I'm reminded of the big game hunter from The Lost World, the second Jurassic Park movie.
Oh, fuck yeah, I love that game.
Yeah, I always thought The Lost World was stupid because the corporation literally did nothing wrong, and then the Greenpeace guy and the protagonists fucked it all up and people died.
I feel like an AR-15 would take that down, which like every Texan has.
Yeah. I like how the subtitles call it Quetzalcoatlus instead of Quetzalcoatlus.
The Quetzalcoatlus beak is toothless.
Now it's Kettlequats.
Swallowed whole, leaving the unfortunate animal to slowly digest in its stomach. The Quetzalcoatlus preys on small to medium
Now it's Kettleclawless.
including sheep,
The bot is struggling.
deer, and pets.
It's eating the pets. It's actually eating the dogs.
The Quetzalcoatlus are eating the
Oh, the
dogs.
cat! It's eating the cats.
They're eating the dogs. This can't be allowed.
A recent tragedy struck Frisco when a mother witnessed her son be snatched by a Quetzalcoatlus on his way out.
Now it's a kettle class.
The child has since been presumed dead. This heartbreaking event.
Well, imagine you're at the park and like you have like your 4-year-old kid next to you, and one of these fucking things scoops down and picks it up.
Shut down as emergency saving.
Now I don't have to pay. Now I don't have to pay that bitch. Fucking what do you call it?
Leaving Texan farmers in crisis.
That was a lot fun. That was a lot funnier before I choked on what the hell the payments are for like kids.
Still in shock. A gigantic prehistoric bird just they killed your child.
Yeah.
Tragedies have sparked an outcry among residents.
They are eating the dogs.
On how local communities are mobilizing in response
They're eating
to
the
this
children.
prehistoric
Birth rates are
threat.
very low. We can't afford to have the Quetzalcoatlus eating the children.
Ruby, the beloved
Some dinosaurs coming out of them holes. I'm sure they're good ones, but not all ones.
fallen ill with tuberculosis.
What the fuck? I guess that would happen to woolly mammoths. They would appear and catch like super AIDS.
Yeah.
On a brighter note, the zoo's caretakers have been looking after Ruby Jr. While he is still adjusting to the loss of his father, Ruby Jr. is eager to meet visitors soon. Stay tuned for updates on his exhibit and future appearances.
Man, I told you the mammoths wouldn't be a problem.
No, everyone would just exploit them immediately.
Yeah, everyone loves them.
The massive lizard known as the Megalania has proven itself to be a lethal threat since its emergence. A sharp decline in kangaroo populations has been observed due to the Megalania's predation.
I never liked the movie Kangaroo Jack anyway.
Kangaroos are crucial to maintaining Australia's environment, as their grazing prevents the overgrowth of vegetation, and their droppings aid in seed dispersal.
Australian government's seething because they're like, we couldn't fucking get rid of these things for years.
At serious risk.
Hey, listen, always remember, the Australians lost a war against emus.
And big lizards won.
$1,000 is being offered for successfully taking down one of these creatures. However,
I don't think that's worth it.
Strongly advise against.
Yeah, no, they got paid me a little more.
The emerged predator has made the hunting grounds far more dangerous. Meet Australia's newest nightmare, the Thylacoleo. Known as the marsupial lion, this predator measures around 5 feet in length and weighs over 200 pounds. Despite its size,
oh, it's like a fucking dinosaur, fucking
much larger in size
honey badger.
With a bite force equal to a modern-day lion, the Thylacoleo will easily disrupt ecosystems. Unlike most predators, it does not rely on its canines. Instead, its front incisors are its primary weapon.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fucked.
Its bladed premolars are perfectly designed to shear through flesh and bone. Furthermore, this marsupial is an ambush predator that utilizes stealth against its unaware prey.
Oh, it's a marsupial, okay.
Surviving an encounter with a Thylacoleo is highly unlikely. However, to improve your chances, do not run, avoid sudden movements, and make loud noises to deter the predator.
I just shoot it.
The emergence of the Thylacoleo has made Megalania hunting even more dangerous. With its arrival,
I just realized what's happening. The world is slowly becoming Monster Hunter.
Consider making a donation.
The guild orders you to hunt.
Help expand their resources and capabilities in managing the ongoing.
No, I can't kill the Titanoboa. I haven't been authorized to hunt yet by my, granola girl looking handler.
Brachiosaurus has re-emerged, attracting visitors from around the world to witness this legendary creature. For your safety, avoid close proximity to the Titan, as its sheer size could result in accidental trampling. A safe distance of at least 1,500 feet is recommended. This dinosaur stands at approximately 40 feet tall and weighs 30 tons, equivalent to the mass of 4 African elephants. This reptile's neck alone stretches 30 feet in length. While many celebrate its return, environmentalists are raising concerns that the Brachiosaurus could have a detrimental impact on our environment.
I don't think so. It's a pretty peaceful
The
herbivore.
Southern Rocky Mountain
Plus, it eats a lot of
focuses
trees.
on carbon offset efforts to combat climate
Yeah, but I don't think they ate trees to death.
by restoring and protecting forests, which in turn will absorb greenhouse gases. Unfortunately, Brachiosaurus have wandered into these protected forests, and with their herbivorous diet of 400 pounds a day, they are slowly consuming the very trees that the project has worked hard to restore. This has also sparked a heated debate. Some activists call for the removal or hunting of the Brachiosaurus to preserve the environment. However, others
Brachiosaur
argue that
taste
the
like?
creature should not be punished for its natural behavior. GPAC has stated that for now, it will prioritize other matters and not intervene in the Brachiosaurus issue.
The Brosaurus, the subtitles call it.
Reports are now coming in of a massacre in Billings, Montana.
I see that, the Brosaurus. It is kind of a bro. It's just doing its own thing.
People have been mauled, with several others in critical condition. Please bear with us as we work together.
Alright, 300 people getting mauled in Minnesota is pretty bad.
This atrocity was led by none other than the tyrant.
Oh fuck.
Today, 19 Tyrannosaurus rexes were seen tearing through downtown Billings and its suburbs.
They move in herds.
Strangely,
They do
all
move in
these
herds.
Tyrannosaurus rexes.
Yes, they do. I thought they were solo predators.
Although G-Pack was quick to arrive at the scene to aid survivors, the T-Rexes vanished before authorities could track them. This dinosaur stands at
Yeah, how do you lose a T-Rex?
and stretches to
In a big enough forest, pretty easily.
making it a terrifying sight.
I thought they meant like in a city. Like it's like that one scene where it's just like, how do you lose Godzilla in the city?
Oh, because he can conveniently burrow, because the director of the movie hates Godzilla and admitted as much, and wanted to make him as unlike Godzilla as possible.
While the side teeth are stronger and thicker.
I love that scene. We lost him, and I'm like, how?
How the fuck did he, like, even like underground, he'd be able to, like, you know, tell he's
There's a
dead.
gigantic fucking hole in the sky.
Lurking nearby. Even the waters are not safe from the tyrant Lizard King. With nothing on this earth to oppose it, the T-Rex
Spinosaurus?
claimed its throne.
Just shoot it.
Dude, I hope the Spinosaurus comes back in the...
Fear is spreading across the U.S. as the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Quetzalcoatlus are migrating towards neighboring states. This has spurred many to purchase firearms in a desperate attempt to defend themselves against these creatures.
It's America. It's like we already have more firearms
We
than
got like
citizens.
shit tons of them. I don't think dinosaurs would like last a fucking week. Like, no matter, like, not even T-Rexes, like...
Yeah, like the T-Rex would like probably like rock up thinking it's hot shit, and then just get peppered with guns until it finally fell over dead.
I feel like T-Rexes would like maybe eat like 5 people, but then like out of an entire city would just start like blasting on it.
Strongly advise against this thinking. Civilian firearms should only be used in self-defense.
Of course.
These creatures are extremely
How dare you use guns?
The less chance
Even during a dinosaur apocalypse, Dems be like, no.
any close encounter with these animals is very
You let the dinosaurs near your home, and you do not defend yourself.
Listen. Gun-free zones protect people from dinosaurs, okay?
Open carry states.
Scientists at Asian News suggest that the resilience is due to the T-Rex.
You know California would pull some bullshit like, let the raptors into your house. Why are you hurting them?
That actually reminds me of a subplot from fucking this first Gamera movie where there's this giant man-eating bat bird creature named Gauss running around, like, eating people. And they're just like, there's only 3 of them left, we can't kill them. Okay, but they've killed hundreds of people, but there's only 3 left.
Okay, but they're killing hundreds of people.
You know, like, no shit, a guy at one point is legit like, what if a Tyrannosaurus appeared in Tokyo? It would also eat people, but we couldn't just kill it. It would be last of its kind. It's like, Jesus, buddy, fuck you.
And tranquilize it. I don't fucking know.
Let's be real weird and kill the deadly ones and keep the small herbivores as pets. And that could work.
Confirmed. The first apex predator has been spotted.
Oh, what's the next one? Which one? We were watching the, Oh yeah, the next one is first apex predator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this will probably be the last one then.
No, I think this one on the channel. I think.
No, I mean like for the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going through ads right now. I fucking hate ads. Okay, I'm on 0.
All right, hold up. This thing's being a little dumb. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
So far, I would say this is kind of like maybe a 6 out of 10. On like the
Yeah.
like just so far what the series is.
Yeah, roughly, yeah. It's a blue hole.
Oh, it's gonna be like a big squid.
Yep. Squeed. You know, I hate the ocean. I really do.
Oh, you got like a ocean phobia? Yeah, I actually like the ocean.
Oh no!
I think it's
it's
pretty like
Oh no! It's not fear. It's loathing.
loathing. You just don't like getting wet.
I just don't like what might be down there.
Welcome everyone to Asian News. Our responsibility.
I always like the ocean for its mystery.
Hey, I like the mystery. It's just don't convince me to go in it.
And its serenity. I wish I lived closer to coastline states because I would be at the beach all the time.
An unexpected video of a mysterious statue with strange sounds interrupted our channel. It appears Asian News was targeted by cyber attacks. The glitches and interruptions.
Ah, yes, Russian hackers sent the dinosaurs.
Yeah, the dinosaurs are now using hackers.
Already underway. Furthermore, GPAC has asked us to announce that they are actively mobilizing global military forces to effectively manage the prehistoric emergence. Until troops are fully prepared, please rely on local authorities for emergency assistance. In other news, some of Earth's very first apex predators have reappeared.
The first apex predator has resurfaced. This creature is called the Anomalocaris. This arthropod is estimated to be around 2 feet in length.
Oh, these things are
Although
harmless.
They do not look imposing, it once ruled the Cambrian seas. While it was believed to prey on hard-shelled animals, we have now observed that the Anomalocaris feeds on softer-bodied creatures. Unlike most of the prehistoric creatures that have emerged, Anomalocaris has surprisingly positive effects on today's environment.
It'll probably still swarm and eat people, though.
Consider shipworms. These
They can eat like drowned people.
billions of dollars in damage each year.
I've heard about these things.
Structures such as ship, piers, docks.
That's a thing.
Yeah, so there's like these like worms that like burrow their way into like wood and like they eat it. They're like ocean termites.
Ew. I never knew that.
Then they burrow into the wood, growing and digesting more as they develop, ultimately weakening the structure.
Yeah, they're the reason why like a lot of boats have to like constantly get repaired and why like docks have to be rebuilt. Because like every other year, these like fucking invasive little assholes just keep like eating the shit out of structures.
Yeah, I never knew that. That's kind of gross. Not gonna lie.
This emergence is unexpectedly beneficial. Many welcome the Anomalocaris' presence in our oceans. The Kraken of the Ordovician period has reemerged. It is known as the Camerosaurus. This ancient cephalopod's shell is around 20 feet in length. Its shell serves to protect the creature and maintain its buoyancy. While it isn't inherently aggressive, the Camerosaurus will attack humans if threatened. It inhabits the equatorial oceans and is particularly abundant in shallow tropical seas. The Camerosaurus can use its beak to breach exoskeletons or shells. Just like the Anomalocaris, this creature's predation patterns have been helpful to us. Take for instance the green crab. These invasive crustaceans impair our economy and our ecosystems. Green crabs decimate populations of clams, oysters, and mussels, causing severe damage to marine.
So is this one's just all the sea creatures that are like, you know,
Actually, the good one.
actually benefiting us?
However, prey on these.
I kind of like that. I like that it's not like all all fucked up.
By reducing green crab populations, the Camerosaurus indirectly keeps shellfish stocks abundant and reduces economic losses in the fishing industry. The
Camarasaurus and the Anomalocaris prove that some prehistoric creatures may work in our favor and should be protected at all costs. While these animals were the apex predators of their time, they are far from dominating these oceans. Recently, Thai fishermen caught a group of wild Anomalocaris. The creature immediately became a sensation in Thai restaurants. Now, we're witnessing a spike in demand for exotic prehistoric seafood.
I saw this. I saw. No, look, there's no way these prehistoric creatures wouldn't show back up, and people wouldn't try to eat it.
It's gonna get so fucked. Like in any scenario, like where just like mankind is involved, they're just gonna like. There's no winning with them.
Yeah, like I mean, listen. It's like I'm saying. It's like I've said before. Rednecks will always ask two questions: one, can I kill it? Two, can I eat it? And usually the first question is the lead into the second question. There is no way a motherfucker hasn't bagged a fucking Brachiosaurus by now to find out what a Brachiosaurus tastes like. That is.
Actually, I wonder if there is any like records of like cave people eating dinosaurs. There might be.
Well, I mean, humans and dinosaurs didn't live together, supposedly.
Oh, yeah, right.
Supposedly. But then again, there is that like shit like fucking there is that Mokele Mbembe shit in fucking Africa, in the Congo. Supposedly like a living brontosaur. I kind of want to hunt it. You know, hunt it and eat it.
I've had thoughts about that, like with pandas. I've looked at like pandas, and I've kind of thought like, I wonder what one would taste like.
What, a panda? Probably like shit, actually, because their diet sucks. All they do is all they do is eat bamboo all day.
Maybe they wouldn't taste that great. I heard they sell panda meat, but that could have just been a rumor.
I don't think China would. Okay, I don't think China would allow that. It's fucking China. Of course they'd allow that. Like they.
Right.
Yeah. Like, listen, China doesn't allow a lot of things, and they still do it. So yeah. Yeah. But all right. All right. I'm gonna close the stream out there. I apologize again, everyone, for the copyright related fuck up earlier. I will catch y'all tomorrow. If I can get Space Marine 2 working, I'll be playing that with Ash and CDAT. If not, we'll probably sub in Dark Tide or something. So yeah. I will catch y'all later, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Nate, thank you for coming. You'll be along with us again on Saturday for Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Have a good evening, and later.
Bye.